Children cry, parents sigh, and we lose a life. We live and we die without enough time to let the tears dry. Still the rivers flow, rain turns to snow, and there's a rainbow. So much is gone, and we move on. Well, everybody's been saying Happy New Year all day today. And what I'd like to say is Happy this year, because we've still got some time left, right? And this year is 2023. And the reason I'm on here today is to do my annual dark and light. And I have my husband, Timmy, in the lobby. And we don't care who shows up. Actually, if you show up, we do care. But if nobody does, we really don't care. Because what we're doing here is recapping 2023. So that song that you just heard was a song I wrote back in 2020 when we had the pandemic. And everybody was, dying, and there was all this, stuff going on that was really super hard for us. And I think it still applies in 2023. It was a really hard year for us, not just as a business and a couple and, a counselor, people, but really just hard for us as a world and a system. So we hope to put some darkness and light into 2023 and help to see it from a different perspective. So I'm going to go ahead and check to see if anybody is in the chat. And it looks like my brother-in-law, Scotty. Aw. Thank you. Yeah. And of course, Timmy is in there. So thank you too for joining me, my ever-loving fans. So yeah, this one was an interesting creation that I made just yesterday. And it was fun and it was kind of frustrating as well. But let's bring Timmy up here and we will talk a little bit, and then we will share the screen and let you know what the dark and the light is for 2023. So welcome, Timmy.
Hey, hopefully everybody can hear me. And I'm not going to say Happy New Year because it's not New Year yet where I'm at. So
exactly. Happy this year. Mm-hmm.
Happy this year or happy this past year. Yes.
Yeah, let's pull out as much happiness as we can from this past year, and let's just go for it, right? So Well, I know you've seen this video and, well, you've seen it in its raw form. Hopefully, it is a little bit more polished for you. I'm gonna try and share it, and then, if you, want to say something, just, like, raise your hand. Otherwise, I might be starting and stopping it, but it shouldn't take very long, to do this. I think the video is about 16 minutes long, and it just kind of recaps the top 10 light and dark aspects of 2023. Plus, it gives some lessons that we might be able to have taken from 2023. So, this is the live version. We're also going to have just the recording on the video portion of YouTube if you just want to skip to that and bypass all of this talking that Timmy and I are doing, and other people as well. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and try to do this thing that I do. Oh my goodness. How am I going to do this? Is this working?
Well, there we are.
Oh.
On a bit of a
Oh,
delay.
okay. Yeah, I think I shared the wrong screen. All right,
Oh,
let's try that
okay. All
again.
right.
That's the cool thing about live streams is that you can just do what the fuck you want, and it's just gonna happen, You're just gonna have it happen. All right, so
Let's try it again. Here we go.
I think this is it. I
All
think
right. Let's
I think
go.
that I think that's the one.
Let's
That's the one.
go.
All right.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
All right. We're going to go through the top 10 highlights of 2023, or perhaps the dark lights. So let's go. Well, it is awfully good to see you all here in 2023 as it comes to a close, and we are going to talk about the highs and the lows. I just love seeing you here with your cute little short black hair. Oh my goodness, you look so awesome. And I know you're totally real. Really? Good to see you too, I guess. You're real, right? Time for another New Year's recap. 2023, what's it going to be? So, we're going to start with number 10, which is AI or artificial intelligence, which really had a breakthrough in 2023. And I'm telling you, I've got ChatGPT downloaded to my phone and I love using it. I know that AI makes my life easier when I'm stuck. What do you say? Really? Chat GPT, it helps you when you're stuck, but you must be lazy as fuck. So don't go and telling me AI is good. Next. Well, I suppose the light lesson in all of this might be AI maybe telling a lie, but why don't you give it a try? And now for number 9.
Is it just me, or did it pause? Are we paused? I can't hear anything, and I'm stuck. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, you can hear. I can't hear anything. I thought it was me, so I refreshed my screen and I got nothing. Hmm. Well, I'm ready to get rid of 2023. Can we get rid of all the technical difficulties too? Hmm. No can do. Can't hear a damn thing. Wow. Oh, I think she is having a great time. She's having a blast. Just can't hear anything. Yeah, okay. Everything looks good on my end. You guys can hear me. I just can't hear anybody, so I don't know. I don't know. She's laughing. Maybe she figured it out. I don't know. Yeah, that is an interesting side note. The Lions, got jobbed last night. We got hosed. The refs were paid off by Ted Cruz. Oh, I can hear you now. Say something, Tracy. Oh, I heard your keys stroking. Now
Something.
I can hear you now. What happened?
It was probably on my end. Oh my goodness. Like, how could you even imagine that I could, like, mess this up, man?
Oh,
Okay.
never. It's never your fault. I think it's the same people that paid off the refs down there in Dallas.
Well, all right. So if you want to tell everybody how upset you are about that, you go for it. Because you know what? By the time you get done telling everybody how upset you are, I'll have figured this out. So
Well,
you
it's
just
gonna
go
it's
for it.
gonna last a while. I mean, so I've already, whatever. As people and the kids today like to say, it is what it is. They're not gonna go back and take away the victory from the Cowboys and give it to the Lions. They're just not. So here we are. So so here we are. Oh yeah, where do you even start? Oh gosh, I don't know. There was some bad calls against that went for the Lions too. It was just a terrible officiating. So wah wah wah. It's like this. Can't hear you now, Tracy. Are you still on mute?
No.
Oh, now you're not. Okay, nice smooth move, Wedding Singer.
Oh
So
my
for those of
God.
you who haven't seen The Wedding Singer, if you want to see a nostalgic 80s movie, that's like one of the best. Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, The Wedding Singer is a classic. I highly recommend it.
Okay, let's try this again. Let's try it again.
All
Okay.
right,
And
here we
if it
go.
doesn't work, then we will just, I don't know.
Room a zoom zoom. If this doesn't work, I'll tell you what, I'll go take an edible and we'll have some real fun.
Oh my goodness
That'll
gracious.
guarantee I'm not making it to the new year.
Well, I've got all these tabs open. That's the thing is I can't figure out which ones to share.
Blame it on the tabs.
Okay.
Well, at least we know those
Let's
tabs are 0 calorie, right?
well, tabs are isn't
Tab is
tab.
0 calorie.
I think it's this one. But it doesn't seem like oh. Also share tab audio. All right. Well, I think didn't we have it before?
Well, we had 17 pieces. Yeah, we had it going before. We had 17 pieces of Flare, Scott. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. Is this it?
Yeah,
Can you
you
guys
got to full
do this?
screen it.
So that everybody doesn't know like what I look at on my YouTube channel, like serial
Yeah, we don't
killers.
need to know about Bruce Rivers or Midas Touch or anything like that. So,
Oh my gosh, how
yeah, we
embarrassing.
need to talk about your Flare.
We didn't talk. Wait, is this not
That's it.
okay? But it
Well, you got to
says
hit play.
all right. And I'm so glad to be joined Can you by hear my me? Co-host, Light Tracy. Hi, Light Tracy. I'm Dark Tracy. As you know, we're going to go through the top 10 highlights of 2023, or perhaps the dark lights. So let's go. Well, it is awfully good to see you all here in 2023 as it comes to a close, and we are going to talk about the highs and the lows. I just love seeing you here with your cute little short black hair. Oh my goodness, you look so awesome. And I know you're totally real. Really? Good to see you too, I guess. You're real, right? Time for another New Year's recap. 2023, what's it going to be? So, we're going to start with number 10, which is AI or artificial intelligence, which really had a breakthrough in 2023. And I'm telling you, I've got ChatGPT downloaded to my phone and I love using it. I know that AI makes my life easier when I'm stuck. What do you say? Really? ChatGPT, it helps you when you're stuck, but you must be lazy as fuck. So don't go and telling me AI is good. Next. Well, I suppose the light lesson in all of this might be AI may be telling a lie, but why don't you give it a try? And now for number 9. I'm going to talk about the Chinese spy balloon because guess what? The Chinese were going to spy on us. Yes, their balloon was stealing all my information, all of my identity, and it took 7 days to shoot it down. What is going on? Please find some light in all of this for me. Well, I do have to hand it to the Chinese. They were just out there doing their things. And I do love watching me a good balloon show. They were exploring, they were doing spying right out in the open without really even being spies. They were getting away with a lot of shit all over the place. Gotta hand it to those Chinese. They actually know what to do to bring America to its knees. You know what? I think the dark lesson in this is don't give balloons to buffoons. So now on to number 8. So Twitter turns to X and TikTok is almost canceled. Come on. Where else can I go, gripe and complain, lose myself in endless crap, and get free mental health diagnosis if I don't have TikTok or Twitter? Go. Well, Twitter is now X. TikTok didn't get canceled, so you can still get your mental health diagnosis for free. And we still have our social media. I can't really complain a whole lot. And there's always Facebook, right? And we can't get canceled, right? Because we're not that popular. And there's still free speech. Wow, I found a lot of positives in all that. What do you think? I guess the light lesson in all of this is social media. I guess we still need ya. Ouch, this really hurts. Okay, so now on to number 7. Okay, you. What about the fires on Maui? And in Canada, by the way, which was much less popularized, but oh so much more deadly. The smoke, the flames, the carnage. 110 people died in Maui, at least. Thousands lost their homes. It was the worst natural disaster in Hawaiian history. And you ought to care about this because you are Hawaiian. So, what say you? How is that a good thing? Well, thank you for reminding me that I'm Hawaiian because I look so Hawaiian right now, don't I? But seriously, I've got to hand it to the Hawaiian people. They really did band together in a time of crisis. Thousands did lose their homes, but guess what? People on neighboring islands really showed the spirit of aloha and they took people in and everybody learned how to cope with a really disastrous situation. They used the ocean, they used each other, and they used the spirit of aloha in the islands. What could be better than that? It's just an awful flaming mess. I guess the lesson here is put out your damn cigarettes, okay? Hmm. Well, unfortunately, there is no light side to mass shootings. But fortunately, when there's darkness in the world, it helps us to recognize the light and to move toward the light. Not that light that comes with, dying or anything, but the light that comes within your heart and your soul and giving to other people and doing good into this world. Do you know that there have been at least 627 mass shootings in 2023 in the United States? The deadliest one was in Maine. 18 people died in that mass shooting while they were bowling. We can't even go to a bowling alley anymore, eat, drink, wear stinky shoes. We can't even do that without getting shot. Come on now, find a silver lining to those sneakers. The darkness really helps you to see the light. Wouldn't you agree? Well, here's something that should cheer you up. Remember last year when you mentioned that lying George Santos and how he was telling all those lies and getting away with it? Guess what? Santos was brought to justice and he was evicted from Congress for lying and for doing a bunch of stuff with Botox, I think, or maybe spending a bunch of money that wasn't his or yeah, you bring up a good point because I mentioned Santos last year as that liar who still got to serve in Congress, even though he was a liar, but apparently he got expelled. So there's a bright, wait a minute, am I looking on the bright side? Oh no. Aw, you, my dear, and people like you are learning to see the light side of things as well as the dark side of things. He was expelled, so justice was served. What do you think about that? But it took a damn year for him to get convicted. No, wait, not convicted. What happened to him again? Expelled? I don't know. He's gone, and I don't care. Well done. Oh, come on. That's a crock of crap. Let's move on. It is so not crap. Get away. You're crap. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be light. You're not crap. You're just acting like it right now. Well, just to say, justice was served, but it was damn slow. And so are you. Hmm. Now on to number 4. I found myself getting really annoyed at those people who paid a whole bunch of money to go down, down, down into the deep, dark sea to go see the Titanic in a tin can. And then they got themselves killed. And it took us all that money and time to rescue them. That was awful. That was a disaster. What is a silver lining about that? Find me a silver lining, please. Yeah, that was a tragedy going down under the sea and everybody perishing. But you know what? The light side of it is it made me want to see that movie Titanic again. I had totally forgotten it was one of my favorites. And so I'm dusting it off and I got my little necklace on, hoping that it is some sort of a memoriam to the Titanic. I mean, rest in peace and all. And I really don't like that people died, but still, don't spend so much money to go down into the depths of the sea in a tin can where you could explode and die. Okay, next up, number three. Well, you'll be happy about this. It looks like we are finally draining the swamp. Not just Hunter Biden is being indicted, but Donald Trump is. 99 times, I guess, huh? Anyway, we are draining the swamp and it looks like justice is being served. And these people who are allegedly using money and doing other nefarious deeds to get by in this world without working hard like you and I, they are finally being brought to justice. Aren't you happy about that? You know what? The American court system is more clogged up than my colon. And everybody's in chaos because it's a waste of time and money and blah, 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 blah. I always watch the news and this is on there and I do not care. I would rather be watching TikTok. Well, I guess you have a good point. The light lesson in this is don't fuck up and you won't go to court. And now we are on to number two. Number two? Okay, just a little rhyme for me because I like to be fun. But this Russia and Ukraine is driving me insane. Why is it still going on? And nothing is being done about it. You know, they just get help from rich Westerners and they continue to fight. And I continue to watch it because I'm interested. I don't like that. What about you? Aw, honey, don't go insane. There's help for insanity. Just call a therapist. As for the destruction, I totally agree. It should not have gone on this long without a resolution. And so here's hoping that in 2024, we will have a resolution and it will be the end of the war. Oh, is this World War III? Really? Is it World War III? In fact, one of the things we could do is just stand back, reflect, maybe look inward, talk to each other, all those non warlike things. What do you think? Another way, really? We need to find another way, like maybe dropping shit bombs on the planet and see who throws up the most? No thanks. You think of something else. So I guess the light lesson in this is remember, conflict always gives us the opportunity to stand back and reflect on our lives and to talk to people about our issues. And also consider how to blast the fuck out of people and go to the other side. So, there. I know. Glad you like my work. I'm pretty good, aren't I? Well done. On 10/7/2023, Hamas paratrooped into a music festival in Israel and they ended up killing lots of people, like in the thousands, and then taking like 200 plus hostages. And that's not all, because then Israel reattacked, made a wasteland out of the country. How are we going to solve this? Miss Light, Smarty Pants, why don't you tell us how? Well, I must say that some of the hostages were released and they didn't seem to be in that bad a condition. And they were taken care of and returned to their families. And hopefully they were doing well and being happy. So there was some relief. Truly, we don't know what's going to happen on the other side. Yes, I would really wish that they would figure their shit out. So we've gone through the top 10 list and, you know, lots of dark and some light. So now let's open the door to 2024 and welcome what's in store. Yeah, open the door, watch the gore, and find yourself an oar because you're going to need something when you're paddling up shit creek. Oh, that sounds like the chocolate river in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Let's go. Oh, that's a crock of crap, and you know it. Happy fucking New Year! Happy fucking New Year! And to all a good night. What's number now to number 2?
Thu. That's
Really?
in between 2 and 3.
Chat GPT is on your phone? Okay. If you're using Chat GPT, you must be lazy as fuck. Well, thank you for remembering that I'm Hawaiian. I look so Hawaiian right now in my light colored outfit and in my snow chalet and looking anything but Hawaiian. But I guess I got to do that pretty fast. Oh, honey. Yeah, oh shit. What happened to my hat? Oh, my hat just fucking fell off. Oh, my God. Okay. Here's my hat. My hat's back. They're being indicted. So both Trump and Biden. Who the fuck are they anyway? Let's just do that over again. Well, I guess the lesson here, put out your damn cigarettes, okay? Aw. You know, this is the thing with StreamYard is that you can't, everything is reversed. Let's see. Okay, just a little rhyme for me, just because I like to be fun. This Russia and lots of dark with some light. So now let's open the door to 2024 and see what's in store. Yeah, open the door, watch the gore, and get an oar because you're going to need something to paddle downstream with when shit goes uphill. Oh, sounds like the chocolate river in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Let's go.
Yeah, cut it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. Yeah. That's my recap to 2023 for all that care, for all who care. Oh my goodness. What say you, Timmy and chat? Anybody in there who
No
has
shoes, no hat, no dice.
no shoes, no
It
socks?
was no shoes, no shirt, no dice. That was from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Right. No shoes,
I
no
changed it.
shirt, no dice. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, well, so that was the recap of 2023. We don't know what's going to happen. 2024, I predict, I don't know, maybe you can predict your predictions. And Scotty's in the chat. Maybe he
Hold
can
on, let
predict
me
his
pull
prediction.
out my predictolator.
Oh, yes.
It came in a box.
Ooh,
This is the
that
box.
sounds fun. Is that
If
a
you
It's a
it's a
predictolator.
predictolator. So it comes in a
Mm.
box like this, and it's a little device. I'll show you. Okay. So you talk into it and you ask it things in it and it spits out an answer through your text message on your phone. I'm completely coming up with this on the cuff, by the way. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we have here on the predictolator. All right. Let's see. Predictolator. Who will win the 2024 presidential election? Okay. So I just have to wait a few seconds and then, oh, here we go. I got a text message. It says, the future is still uncertain. We don't know if either candidate will be alive at the time of the election. Okay, so we've got that to look forward to.
Ooh. What
So,
happens if they both die? That is an interesting question, don't you think?
that's a question that has not yet been pondered. What if one of them decides to flee the country?
What if?
Mm, it's a big what if. So
Hmm.
we've got that look forward to. What
Scotty
else?
says that you're gonna get a hole in one.
I yeah, maybe I will get a hole in one. Everybody else I've played with has gotten one but me, so who knows? Maybe it is my turn. I don't know.
You really don't wanna get a hole in one, though, because then you'll have to buy drinks for everybody. That
Well,
can get kinda expensive.
I do have the insurance, and a hole in one isn't as expensive as you think.
Oh, like how much? Like, when you say everybody gets a drink and there's 50 people there, that seems pretty expensive to me.
Actually, the last time somebody got a hole in one, who are they playing with? They were playing with me. Their bar tab was only $200, so that's not that bad.
Hmm.
Especially since I'm in the insurance, and the insurance is well over $600.
Yeah, but, what do you get when you have a hole in one, though? Does
Well,
somebody
you
give
you
you
get the
money?
insurance money. You get the insurance money. So the insurance money right now is at $600. So you get the insurance money, and you get the KP for being in the men's club, and you get the flag from the hole as a
What's
gift.
this flag?
It's the flag, the flag that you stick in the hole, the top.
This is a family channel. I mean, I don't know, if YouTube will ban that talk.
Do you
The
not know what the
flag in the
flag is?
hole.
You've played golf before. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways,
I've played the
so
flag in the hole. Yeah.
I'm sure you have.
Oh, yes. Okay, Timmy, who is gonna
Yes.
win the Super Bowl?
Hold on. No. Predict a later. Who will win the Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Because that's what it sounds like when it comes through. It says here, the Detroit Lions.
The Lions. Really? Wow.
Yes, Scotty, $200 to tell the story for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, that's certainly true, right? I mean, because Scotty knows this because he's a bowler, and I don't know that you got any money. You got a ring for doing a 300 game, but you can tell the story. I think you've got more than one or
I think he's
200.
got
I meant
two,
300 ring. I forgot. Oh my gosh.
but he got one on league night. So, getting a hole in one during a men's club event would be pretty huge, I think. So,
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been extremely fun. Uh, I'm sorry I messed it up for the first part of it, and I forgot to even put the music on, but this is why I don't do live streams very often, is because I tend to mess them up. So maybe I should do them more often. I don't know. Anybody listening to this can let me know. You want more live streams out of me? You want me to practice my skills? I don't think it was that bad. Do you think so?
no, I think it was really good. I think it was great. The Dark and the Light was only about 15 minutes long, and
Mm,
so
well, yes, exactly. Well, anything else? Any other predictamus? Okay, so it's too undecided to tell who's going to win the election. Okay, I have a question.
hmm,
Is the war between Russia and Ukraine going to stop in
predict a later.
2024?
Will the war between Russia and Ukraine end in 2024? Oh, the future is cloudy on this subject. More data is required.
Wait a minute. Are you sure this isn't Cliff Mass's weather blog? I mean, it is very cloudy here. Give him that. All right. You know
Hey,
what?
let's do more D&D this year. What do you say?
What do you think?
Scotty too hottie? What say you on that?
Hey, you know what? I have to say, Scott, I forgot you gave me these dice that are. I gotta not trip over this thing here, but
You know, the only reason she's getting up is she wants everybody to see her skirt.
I don't. But as long as I'm up, hey, it matches my little thing. I mean, it matches my.
She doesn't remember these dice, Scott, that you got her
I
for her
don't.
birthday.
I totally forgot. I saw them the other day, and I'm like, who gave me these plus size dices? Just so that I'm like, am I like, do I need like readers or something? Oh my goodness. Yes, I say definitely more D&D. I just don't know why I've got an 80 side die. Like I've got 90 here. Oh wait, that's 10.
I know. I tried to tell you what that was for.
Wait, where's my 90?
Yeah, maybe.
There's my 90.
Yeah, maybe you needed to get her bigger ones.
These are pretty big. I mean, you know, maybe about a cup, but they're pretty big.
That's what he said.
Okay, let me just roll one for prosperity's sake. And let's see. What do we want to roll for?
Oh, I know what I would roll for. I'm a thief, and I have plus 40% to my luck.
Okay. So what am I rolling for?
Can you fend off my passes?
So 20-sided?
Oh, I don't know. No, you got to roll the 10-sided. And then you got to roll the other 10s. You have to roll 2 10-sideds.
Oh, I do? Okay, this has got to be... Wait, this has 12 on it. Scott, you messed me up, man. These are all...
It's the one with the 80s and the 90s on it.
Oh, that's 10-sided? Okay.
Yes. So roll it once. What is it?
It's 20.
Oh, okay. So then roll it one more time. And it is?
10.
So that is 20. Straight up 20. 21, actually. I win. O'Doyle rule.
Oh, man. Well, it is what it is, right? I like them though. I mean, they are
Big.
well. And Timmy, you should actually have them because then you won't have to use your readers.
I don't. Yeah. You know what? I look more distinguished when I wear my readers and I'm the dungeon master. So
they are super cool. Look how purpley and green they are. All right, more D&D in 2003. Oh wait.
No, in 2024, we roll the dice more.
There we go. Oh, I like that. Okay. Well, awesome possum. Thanks anybody who joined us for this Calming the Chaos escapade to Light and Dark. And if you just want to see the Light and Dark, you can see the video version. I'm going to upload it to YouTube pretty soon. So, yeah. Oh, a 20. Yeah. All right, let's do this. And maybe we can get Katie on there and we can play online. And we've got somebody else who wants to join our guild.
Quite possibly, yes.
Quite possibly. We'll have to think about that. All right, so I think it's about time to go. So thank you for joining us. Happy New Year. Be safe out there, whatever you do. And then we will just hang out with you next time. And yeah, be well.
Live long and prosper.
Right. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Calming the Chaos podcast.
If you found this podcast interesting or helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. You can also go to www.calmingthechaospodcast.com to listen to all Calming the Chaos podcast episodes. I look forward to sharing my next podcast episode with you. In the meantime, take care. Howl at the moon or something like that.